Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and merciful. Respected brother and sister, today we will discuss about same-sex marriage or LGBT and what will be the effects on society and health. My dear brother and sister, many countries and US Supreme Court ruling that legalize same-sex marriage throughout America. However, same-sex marriage is not legal, so clearly it is possible for human to overturn natures. This opens up a wide varieties of problem. Dear brother and sister, gay men are at higher risk of contracting HIV and other sexually transmitted infections, while lesbians are less likely to access preventive services for cancer. My dear brother, LGBT pupils have higher rates of smoking and of alcohol and drug abuse. Elderly LGBT pupils are more likely to experience social isolations and face barriers to accessing needed care. Dear brother and sister, marriage is not just any relationships between human beings. It is a relationship rooted in human nature and thus governed by natural law. Natural law most elementary percept is that good to be done and evil is to be avoided. By his natural reasons, man can perceive what is morally good or bad for him. Dear brother and sister, any situations which institutionalize the circumventions of the purpose of the sexual act violates natural law and the objective norm of morality. Dear brothers, being rooted in human nature, natural law is universal and immutable. It is applies to the entire human race equally, and we should not break the laws of nature. It offends God. This is most important reasons whenever one violates the natural moral order established by God, one sin and offend God. Same-sex marriage does just this. Dear brother, marriage is not the creations of any state. Rather, it was established by God in paradise for our first parents, Adam and Hawa. Dear brothers, as we read in the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 28 to 29, God created man in his image. In the divine image, he created him, male and female. He created them. God blessed them, saying, be fertile and multiply, fill the earth and subdue it. The same was taught by Jesus, peace be upon him, in the book Mark, chapter 10, verse 6 to 7. From the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female. For this cause, a man shall leave his father and mother and shall cleave to his wife. Dear brother and sister, the Quran narrates the story of the people of Lut destroyed by the wrath of God because the men engage in lustful carnal acts between themselves. So Islamic scholars overwhelming teach that same gender sex is a sin, while the story of Lut condemning homosexuality in holy scriptures, including the Quran, is being ignored. My dear brother and sister, may Allah give us good understanding and guidance. Ameen. See you again with some new topic. Allow me till then. Allah Hafiz.